Hi my loves, today we are going to find out what is between you and love, you and a specific person, or just love in general. I have 3 objects for you to choose from. A little golden safety pin, then a tiny perfume bottle, it's Lancome Idole, and then a little necklace that has a moon and stars on it. Pick your object and I see you in your reading. If you have chosen the safety pin, this is your reading. No symbolism is accidental, I think, and the safety pin tells me that you're very specific. You need to feel very safe with someone. You need the whole situation to feel safe. This is probably something that goes through your life, and this has obviously been triggered by childhood experiences that didn't feel safe, or previous connection and relationship experiences that made you feel unsafe. You just can't stand ambiguity for one or the other reason, right? So you need safety, which is a good thing. It only becomes a bad thing once you take it to an unnecessary level, or in a way you don't let the universe room to breathe. You don't let fate room to breathe. And that could look like, as soon as you meet someone, you go straight to a reading and see, are they the right person for me? Will I get hurt? And I understand that because I'm the same. It's not good, because first of all, card readers could be wrong. It could be the wrong reader for you in general. Even if the story sounds exactly like your story, it might not be. Sometimes we have to go through the dip in order to come out the other way, the other end. So yeah, safety is good. Too much safety isn't. Let's see what the cards have to say. All right, this wants to come out. 10 of Pentacles. If that's not safety at its best, that's what you're thriving for. That's what you want. You want family. You want the next person to be your last person. You want a legacy. You want money. You want to feel safe with them. That's so so fitting. All right, these cards are beautiful but very, very slippery. So it's hard to mix. All right. 7 of Swords were sliding out. What's between you and your love? 5 of Pentacles. All right, one more. What is between you and love? If we see the 10 of Pentacles as family, it could also be that there's your family or upbringing, conditioning. It's something that is hindering free flow of love. But I strongly believe it's your wish to be safe. On the other hand, yeah, you probably went through hard times and hardship. You don't want to repeat this. You could have been really on the lower level of income, family income. You might have experienced this, or it's just abandonment issues from childhood. You felt abandoned, you feel left out in the cold, you feel there's no love for you. This wish might not be fulfilled. If you are in something at the moment, it might be that it's not really giving your soul what your soul needs. You still feel abundant in a connection. What's helping you out is strength. It's connecting, managing your fears. managing the inner beast, the inner hindrance, because this is coming from not believing. You don't really believe you're worthy of this, whatever you want, but you want it, and you want the other person to show you that you're worthy of it. It has to come from you, from your inside. You need to overcome the feeling that you're not worth it. And even if you talk as if you're worth it, there's something inside you that does not believe it, and it's here. The strength is here. You have to pull this back again and again and again, and practice makes perfect. When you feel the need, you want to control things, hold yourself back. The universe will sort this out for you. It's very hard, especially if you have experienced that the universe wasn't on your side and the universe didn't help you out. Allegedly, because it always does. If we go through hardships and through these experiences, it's always for us to grow. And it's for us to understand and not make bigger mistakes in the future. So it is good. You just took it up too much, the ask for safety, or the need for safety is a little bit too much. And if you meet someone, don't run to your card reader straight away or to your reading, but let things develop. Look at this person yourself with your intuition. Let me get deeper. Oh, this card wants to come out. A Page of Cups. Page of Cups. There might be someone currently that you're thinking about. You think if you should give this person your cup. Are they worth it? Or will they abandon you? They feel very familiar. They feel good. They feel good. Oh. Five of Cups on the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you just lost something. You lost something, or you're afraid to lose. You think you lost an opportunity. Five of Cups on the Five of Pentacles. That's so interesting. All these people are in hooded, you know, they're hooded. They're protecting themselves. And the story is the same all the time. There is light in the church. They could go in, but they don't see the light in the church because they're so wrapped up in their own story of not deserving that they don't see they could get probably food and warmth and a hot drink in the church. And this person, same thing. It's so wrapped up in looking at the cups that have fallen that they don't see the two that are still standing. So it's a similar story. I don't know if I pointed the right ones. These are fallen and these are standing. All right. Good. I don't have a viewfinder, so I can't see. Okay, let's see the strength. You are ready. You are ready. You're waiting for someone to come in or for something to get started. This wants to come. Page of Swords. Yeah, it's on the strength. It's your thoughts. It's communication. It is this cutting off. Your cutting off game is a little bit too strong. If we ask what's between you and love, a feeling of not getting what you deserve, you I think you have a pretty good idea of what you deserve, but something inside is telling you you're not worth it, and that stems from childhood experiences. I feel that strongly. And also probably we repeat our childhood in all the connections that we have, and in order to not repeat, we have to address it, and we have to tame the inner beast that is telling us all the time, you're not worth it, this is too good to be true. It probably isn't, and we find faults and flaws in everyone. We go to the card reader who definitely tells us, no, this is gonna be your, I don't know, you know, something like doom and gloom. Page of Swords on the strength. It's also, to me, this is someone standing in their truth. Make sure your truth is this, and not the Five of Cups, Five of Swords, right? This should be your truth. You should remind yourself that you deserve this. You deserve love. You deserve having it all. You deserve safety and having someone who cares for you and who provides for you. If you're a man or a woman, providing could be materially or emotionally. It's all here. It's all in the cards. What's between you and the fulfillment is a lack mindset, and what you can do about it is communication. Maybe go to therapy or watch videos that are therapeutic, and that, you know, I've got a playlist, it's called Great Talks, it's open to you, and I collect some videos that make an impression on me and that I think they've got a point here. Maybe you want to have a look if there's something in it that you can pull and use. Positive affirmations. Understanding when is something happening in your mind, when do thoughts come up, and nip them in the bud. Let me get some 2 cards of this deck. This works in 2s. I don't know, I'm normally a 3-card person, but these work in 2s, and Kipper works in 1 very well in my universe. We have Happily Ever After and Expansion High Vibe in Summer. Wow, Happily Ever After, that is definitely the 10 of Pentacles. It's also 10 of Cups, right? And if we get Expansion and High Vibe in Summer, that tells me summertime. Summertime is your time. If you are in summer, or if you are in autumn, let's say, it would probably be, we are now in spring, 1 season after. Yeah, expansion and high vibe is for me similar to this one. Expansion, expand your luck mindset. Let the sun in, let optimism in. There, Happily Ever After is in the card. 10 of Pentacles is in the card. Everything will expand and get even better. Even if you're in something at the moment, let go of feeling you're not good enough. You deserve everything. And if you have a dream of a relationship or how you want to live, this dream comes from a possible future. It doesn't come from something unattainable. There's Happily Ever After and Expansion and High Vibe in Summer. And until you get there, work on this luck mindset. Okay, now I'm repeating myself. It's time to move on. Oh, I get goosebumps. I love this so much, honestly. It's in the cards. Storks. That is, stork is change. Things will change. Things will get better. It's movement. It's movement. It's building a nest. Everything is here. The sun is shining. They're building a nest. Ah, beautiful. A Kipper. Yeah, Lenormand work as one card sometimes. Sometimes you need a reference, and they usually read in pairs. Let me pull it. Another one. This one. The ring. Ooh. So there's a change in round and round. Whatever you experienced that wasn't good, it will change, you know. It's also a change in a connection, in an existing connection. It's a change that leads you to a proper relationship. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, one Kipper. If you watch me regularly, you realize I've got a new new tablecloth, and I also got I exchanged some cards. Some of them, not all of them. Kipper, one card. What's between you and love? Concern. Your concern. Between you and love. It's concern. Right, you are too worried. You always worry about things too much. And we lose that as soon as we meet adulthood. I don't know when on the way it happens, probably sometime in school. We lose the ability to just flow, go with the flow. That should be a subject in school, actually. The trusting. But every time it's like trusting and trusting the universe, it's connected to some kind of religion. And religion is fine, but it's all the same. Once we understand it's all the same, there was this guy who said, we all point with the same finger to the same moon. And that means we all want the same, and we all have one universe, one God. Yeah. Well, let's not get into politics. All right. Advice for you. To the sea. To the sea is a quiet card. To the sea is what's underneath. Go the distance. All right. To the sea. Let things go. Understand the water is carrying you. Life is carrying you. The universe is carrying you. See, there's a face. It's someone watching over you. Even if you're in a paper boat, there's a compass. You know, you're carried by the waves to where you want to be, to where you belong, to where you're happy, where you can be yourself, where you feel at home. If you are in something already, this is in the cards. Stop the concern. Stop going to card reading after card reading after card reading. Just trust. Trust for a month, or trust for 2 weeks even. Even if you want to, you really want to watch card readings. If you're in something new, for example, do not do it. Trust. If you get this anxiety, and I know what I'm talking about, if you get this anxiety about a person or if this works out, then remember these cards. Honestly, remember and give it to the universe or God or whatever you believe in. Give it up and trust this time it will be good. All right. Unless your intuition tells you otherwise, obviously. If you know this isn't good for you, then it's the next one, right? It says summer. It's next season. I'm not telling you to, if you feel something, go against it completely. Do not overlook red flags that are waving everywhere. You know, that's not what I'm telling you. But if you understand, or if you feel it could be true that why you're looking for mistakes could stem from not feeling good enough and not deserving love. If that was an issue in your life, or could be an issue in your life, then yeah, maybe loosen up a little and trust a little, just a little. All right. Okay, I hope that was helpful, and I see you in my next reading. Bye. If you have chosen the little perfume bottle, this is your reading. Let's see. What is between you and love? Or what is hindering a connection, your connection with someone? These cards are slippery, but very beautiful. It's the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Five of Wands. And the Emperor. Okay. I'm thinking straight away, because of these masculine energies here, it could be, or it feels like struggling with masculine energy, if it's yours or the other person's. And it's about letting go of control in a connection. Or you see, King of Pentacles is a father figure, and that is probably where the issue is. Daddy issues, man or woman. There were constant struggles with your father figure in your life, with an ex-husband, an ex-partner. And it's about who is, someone's too domineering, too controlling. And it's not quite clear if it's you or the other person. It's about, masculinity and control and arguing. Also, your antenna for someone starting to control you, or the fear of being controlled again. Unless it's you trying to control situations too much, steering the connection too much. This feels a bit overbearing. It's too high standards, but in a way, and connected with the belief all men are like this. All men are cheaters. Men are not able to do this or that, so we have to do it. It's a female being too masculine, or having suffered under someone who was too overbearing. Yeah. What's the way out though? What's the way out? We need to know. What do we do now? Yeah, it's a struggle. It's a struggle with authorities. Yeah. Being single. Being too self-sufficient. Too self-leading. Not wanting to depend on anyone. But interdependence is healthy. Codependence is unhealthy. Queen of Cups. And Eight of Pentacles. It's about independence. It's about moodiness. It's about petty arguments. It's really petty. The Queen of Cups is moody. And the Five of Wands are bickering, arguing. And the Eight of Pentacles is working together. It's working on being self-sufficient. In a way, I see there is someone here who is so independent that it's really difficult for them to enter a new connection without feeling controlled. And the way out is working on it. Possibly teamwork, and also working on it. What comes to mind immediately is we cannot learn or heal in imagined relationships. We need to be in one in order to learn and move forward. And this person is maybe concentrating a bit on their work. Although you are full of emotions, there's nowhere to give this. There's nowhere. You're definitely waiting. You're waiting for someone to come in. You're waiting for things to develop. You're ready to work on something with someone. Maybe from work. Could be someone from work that you have an eye on and they're your boss. It's difficult because they're your boss. There's a struggle. It's not a complete struggle. It's got something to do definitely with not really wanting to give up singlehood, even if you think you want to. It's also an internal struggle. It's what the Queen of Cups has in her head. It's like a constant conversation, like, oh, I should do this, I should do that, I should have, this person should have. Standards are very high. Yeah, both men are looking into the struggle. You are probably someone who believes you can't ask for help. You have to do everything on your own. And that's hard to break through for men who want to be needed. Very generalizing here. Deep inside, every one of us wants to be needed and wants to know they have a place in your life. If you can do everything on your own, if you have enough money for yourself, what is a man able to give you? Maybe physical things? Soften up is the message. Soften up and let others help you. If you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. Connect with your feminine side and do not struggle with it. Leave the struggle with it. Take charge in your life. If there's something with work, there is something with work. You struggle with something at work. Too much work and no time for love. Things like that. Too much focus on materialism. Time to celebrate. I miss you, longing, distance, regret. You miss someone, or someone is missing you. You might miss someone who you lost. Your dad, possibly, even if you had issues. You miss love in your life. New Year's Eve could be something connected with this reading. Time to celebrate tells me, though, things will get better. Never regret, never. Longing, fine, obviously, we're humans, right? If there's someone far away, which I don't see in the cards, but obviously it's an option with this. You will meet again, time to celebrate. If you regret something, there's no need to regret. You will get what you are longing for, there's time to celebrate. You will get what you're longing for. If this came out, I would say, do not regret. You're missing someone. This could be why you've got inner struggle against everyone else. So it could be the last story isn't over in your mind. You struggle against, you push away everyone else because in your heart you still want this person. You still long for someone else. With time to celebrate, I see definitely you're getting out of this. You're getting out of this. And even if it's this reading telling you to end a struggle, to work on this being too independent, yeah. There's nothing to regret. There's time to celebrate. You see? One Lenormand. I would like to get one that shows us, you know, I need 3 in this case. I need to see the way out. It's obviously working on it and stop the inner struggle. But there must be something else that I haven't said yet. Tower. Mountain. Man. It's exactly what is the issue. The issue is the Tower is a separating card. It's someone is on their ivory tower. It's someone who pulls back, who doesn't play, who doesn't want to play. And the mountain is your inner struggle. And he is the man. He is this guy. You know? Wait, no, this. They look into the mountain. They look into the tower. They're really pushed out of your life. They see this big mountain to get to you in your ivory tower. It's really hard. They're only barefoot. How would they climb the mountain? So it's up to you to overcome the mountain, to get up off your I don't even think you're on a high horse. I just think life has told you to be a little hard, maybe. It's the softening. Is try to not be a mountain so high that nobody can get over to you. There is someone who wants to come. Another thing here with missing you and longing and distance is also it could be so far away that it's difficult to get to you. There's so much distance to overcome. They are longing as like you long for them. Yeah, soften up something about the mountain. Make the distance between you and men shorter. See them more as your equal and not as not capable of controlling or help, not even controlling your life. Obviously, nobody should control your life, but don't see them as not being capable of doing your job, right? Interdependence is depend on each other. Let people help you. Soften up. That's the big message here, soften up. With time to celebrate, there is, let me put someone on the, someone on the mountain. Let me put a Kipper card on the mountain. Bad health. Bad health is not bad health, don't freak out. Bad health is, well, it could be bad mental health. you know, with a struggle in your head, wrong thinking, for example, just wrong thinking. I saw the child underneath. There might be a new beginning with this person, or there might be a new chapter of your life starting by overcoming the bad health. And the bad health, like I said, it's not bad health as in health. It's things not being okay, not being in order, not being right. Something's not right. Your thinking isn't right. And that's the mountain. Think more like a child. I said it in the reading before. We lose our ability to just let go and go with the flow and not be so restricted. This feels restricted with the mountain. Nothing wrong. It's just, if you want love, make the mountain smaller and go to therapy. Talk to people. Again, I have to promote my playlist, Great Talks. Maybe there's something in there. I made it open for you. It's completely just what I watched on YouTube and that I think is useful. Could be useful for someone who is going and watch card readings, you know. It's good for relationships and for your own personal development. So definitely something that has started in childhood that you want to overcome. Make it smaller. Be more like a child. That's the way out of bad health and the mountain being too high. Another advice for you, closing advice. So there's a man in the picture. There might be a man who is about to walk away or walked away, that you might have pushed away, that you might still wait for. There's time to celebrate. There's a new start in the cards. Once you overcome your need to control and being totally independent. So what do we have here? Mending. Oh, so cute. So it might be that there's someone coming that you had arguments with, coming back, or just the child. You know, there are two children, and with bad health, I think maybe you mend something, you repair something that was messed up in your childhood. You know, you reconnect with your inner child. That's an important thing in therapy. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but if you take your inner child that is still in us, right, psychologically at least, and you remember how you were as a child or how you were treated as a child, and that you just talk to your inner child and tell them, you know, things are fine now. We don't have to be so careful anymore. Not so. We can share things. We can help others to help us. And yeah, you just talk to your inner child basically as if you were mothering or fathering your own child. How would you talk to your child if they were in this situation? Even if it's an adult situation, it's just a play of mind, right? Mending, yeah, repairing. Repair connections, possibly with your father. And if you can't reach out to them, or if you can't do it in real life because you don't have contact or you don't want to, write a letter. Forgive them. Forgive the past person, your ex-husband, the person, yourself, for hindering yourself, for cutting yourself off of relationships or connections. Just loosen the grip a little. Calm down, see things more from a child's perspective, connect to your inner child, make the mountain a little less severe so other people, men or women, can reach you and let them help you. Even if you can install a lamp yourself, ask them to do it. You know, give them a space in your life. Give people a space in your life. Even if you can cook, ask them if they can cook for you. Give them something where they see themselves contributing. All right. I hope that helped, and I see you in my next reading. Bye. If you have chosen the moon and the stars, this is your reading. All right. What's between you and love, or between you and another person? What's between you and love, or between you and another person? What's between you? Ace of Swords, Six of Swords, the Empress, they might be in another connection. If they're not, then between you and love in general, it's a truth that will set you free. It's the truth that you are an empress. You do not understand, or an emperor. You do not understand that you are amazing. And you slowly come to that conclusion, but you are rejecting to see your worth. You're dating the wrong people. You're overthinking things, and your perspective isn't right. I need to clarify it soon, but it's a truth. It's definitely a truth. You're lying to yourself about something, and it's got to do with being an empress, being nurturing, loving. The empress is all the queens in the deck in one. Intelligent, emotional, like being motherly, it's being fiery, beautiful. You are all of that. You are not just one-sided, or not even two or three-sided. You are the perfect wife, the perfect man, the perfect nurturer. You are so beautiful inside and out, radiating beauty and love. You are love. When you come into the room, people feel at ease, and that's the truth. You always undersell yourself everywhere. This truth will carry you to be yourself. That's all it needs. It just needs for you to understand. If you have problems and issues with people you're dating people who are pages, emotionally immature, materialistically immature, possibly even mentally not on your level. All they know is play around, and you are the empress, and you don't. You dim your light. That's the sad thing. You dim your light to fit, and that is a story that is going like a red thread through your life. And speaking of thread, with T, threat, you avoid being a threat to others, to friends, in school, at work. It's step up, step into. You don't even need to step up, just step into being the empress. Or emperor, if you're a man. Queen of Swords, on the Ace of Swords. The truth needs to come out. You need to see things clearly. Release your emotional view of things, and if you want this one person, for example, just be more logic about it. Two of Wands. Look into the future. See that the world is the world is you can have and be the world. Eight of Swords. Yeah, like I told you, you feel it's the opposite of the Empress. It's someone who feels restricted by their own thoughts. There's no real prison. If you would take the blindfolds off, and that's what the Ace of Swords is asking you to, then you would see that the swords are very loose, and you can pick a sword and probably cut your bondage things there, your strings, on one of the swords. It's probably not even tight. Take your blindfolds off. If you see the truth, you need to see the truth. You're the Empress. You're blinded. The whole world is in front of you. Maybe you're moving into another place of the world where you can be this. Or you're just moving away from something. It's dawning on you though. Queen of Swords is a little icy. It's a little detached. And that's how you see the truth. If you step into the role of the Queen of Swords for a moment and see yourself as you truly are, you have to cut through the bullshit, honestly. Don't believe the story you always told yourself about love, about how your future will look like. Don't measure yourself on other people. You see, you might think someone is amazing, but you can only see the amazing things that they are if you are that. You can't see in others what you are not. It's not possible. I was in a group setting. Doesn't matter what it was. It was a group setting, and we were all asked to write down to think of a person that we admire, and we write down a few things that would describe them, and then they would later tell us that everything we described is in fact something that we are. We admire something in someone else, what we are, and we might not see it about ourselves because we were taught not to think highly of us for whatever reason. You restrict yourself from being the Empress, and the Empress, you can bring light to the world. I just saw a video where someone said, radiate so vibrantly that you heal people in the whole park that you walk through. You are a light to others, but you can't be a light to others if you dim it all the time. Turn the volume up. Turn the volume up on yourself, on your... I want you to honestly shake you. Stomp on the ground and say, I've had enough. I'm powerful, I'm beautiful, I'm wonderful. You've had enough. Shake everything off that restricts you. You are amazing. Oh, all right, let's get some more cards. So that is keeping you from love, a lack of self-love. 15 days, 15th of April, that is very soon if you watch the reading when it comes out. There's a light, there's a key that you find. There is something. Maybe you're stomp every day, and even if you do it only in your mind, but it would be even more powerful if you do it in real life. stomp and say, I've had enough. I'm powerful, I'm beautiful, I'm wonderful. I'm a light to the world. I'm the Empress. That's your... Oh, honestly. Okay, I get a star sign. Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're fiery. They would do that. A Leo especially. They would do that in a heartbeat. They already think of themselves very highly. So take on this fiery. Be fiery. Oh. Why do I mix? I think another card wants to come out. Romantic gesture. There you go. There is something in the cards. Maybe within Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. See, someone is going on the knees for you. And what's in the back is the moon, but it looks like a halo. Ah. Really understand. See, there's a halo behind the Empress as well. Understand that men will fall down to kiss the ground you walk on once you have this mindset. You will never be overlooked again. Not in your job, not with friendships, not in your community, not anywhere. Because nobody can get past you. Awaken your inner power. If you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. Just be powerful. What's this phrase? It's like we don't fear not being good enough, but we fear to be too much. I will find the exact phrase and put it here or here. It's beautiful, honestly. Yeah. One Lenormand. Sorry, I get so... I'm almost angry and sad at the same time for people who don't see their inner worth. It just makes me really sad. It's yeah, it's a personal thing, and I feel that for you. It's just wake up, girl. Oh man, wake up. You're powerful and you're worthy. A message. All right. Right. So this is something I can get so passionate about. I wish I could reach more people to just teach them to be themselves and to understand that nobody has to dim their own light in order to fit in somewhere where they're never meant to be. That's the... Maybe this is just a message. Maybe it's a letter you have to write to yourself. Maybe it's making the romantic gesture towards someone, just that you think it's above you. There might be a message coming in. We don't know. It's got to do with a letter or with a message, with... yeah. Let's get one more. No, let's get a Kipper card. I think also what comes up, read quotes that you see outside, even if it's a commercial or a big billboard. Read what it says, and there are messages all around you that might mirror the same thing. Message of concern. That's crazy. Message and a message of concern. Yeah. Something could have made you feel not good enough. There might be a message coming up that concerns you. That is something that you worry about. And instead of going straight back into your Eight of Swords mindset, just do the stomping, honestly. See yourself with the staff here. She's got a staff. See yourself with a staff that is so long that you can push it on the ground, and then imagine the ground is shaking from your power. Yeah, I want want to look underneath. Courthouse. Is there something to do with justice, some legal case maybe? There is important communication, and it might concern you, or you might overthink communication with someone, for example. You fear to be judged. Sudden wealth. There's something that is being revealed once you step into your power. Romantic gesture, sudden wealth from message of concern, courthouse, have the right perspective, fight for yourself, for whatever that is, fight for yourself. No victim mentality anymore. No overthinking. Cut through the bullshit with your own mind, with your logic, and see into the future. See the future you is powerful, is the Empress, and 15th of April, or in 15 days or weeks, that's not too long, that's 3 months and a bit, there is someone approaching you when you're in this. Here, sudden wealth, romantic gesture, we ask about love, right? A message is coming, something is happening, things are, and sudden wealth sometimes is unexpected, undeserved in a way. You do play. Once you change your mindset, things will change around you, and people will change around you. Their thoughts of you will change, their perspective, their perception of you. Yeah, things will work out. Just, I think you've done good things, but you could do even better things if you would shine as bright as you are. No place like home. No place like home. Something to do with coming home to yourself. Shining, you see, shining out of you coming home. It's a feeling of you coming home to yourself, and then you can shine your light over others in the world. I would have liked to see something brighter. The sun, for example. Let me read on the No Place Like Home card. As usual, I have to read it out for you. I can't just give you the essence of this card because it fits so well. Authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. The Oracle's message. Home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that it's known to you and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity, aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and spirit. Of your spirit and spirit. And relationship message is what you can have once you're in this power, once you came home to yourself. Lovers, friends, and companion animals are at home in your life right now. You are in sync and full of love, and you can be secure in the knowledge that it is reciprocated. Relationships elicit a sense of emotional safety, comfort, and the best aspects of familiarity. Be home in this relationship. Together you add to the love of the world. That's what is coming once you overcome your own restrictions. Ah, beautiful. All right. I hope you liked the reading, and I see you in my next one. Bye.